Hello YouTube, Hades here for my third installment of League of Legends. I'm playing as a top lane Kha'zix this game, and before we do anything else, I'm just going to go straight into the team comps. So we got Udyr in the jungle, we got Twitch and Sever bot, Fizz mid, and myself as Kha'zix top. And our enemies are Caitlyn and Zyra bot. They got Malzahar mid, and Trundle and Jarvan top. Sorry for starting. So this is a bot game, as you can probably tell. For my first few videos, I'm just gonna be doing bot games, you know, to get into the style. If you watch my other videos, you probably heard that already. And also, I'm gonna be doing some of my favorite champions first. Now Kha'zix is another one of his favorite champions. He's especially good in lane, I'd say. Most people play him jungle, but I like him as a laning person. I usually play him top lane, but I can do him mid lane if I want to, depending on my style. So, as Kha'zix, that joke. Well, as Kha'zix, you kind of want to focus on two things, I'd say. One is getting the wave clear, so you can get that money. Getting the monies, getting the wave clear so you can pickpocket the minions and get the money. It's probably a bad way to go. Oh well. The other thing is to get early kills. So now, when you get early kills as Kha'zix, he's not gonna die from that. Yeah, he has too much health. Too much HP.
An ally has been slain.
Oh well. I'll try for that one. So, you want to get those early kills. You get those early kills, and you're gonna down the enemy. Actually taking a lot of hits, so this isn't that good. Yeah, I'm just getting pushed out. What's this? Oh well. So, you want to go for those kills, so then you can either get more kills, obviously, and you can dominate even harder. Nope. Thank you, Udyr. So that was nice. I got 2 early kills. That's gonna help me out drastically come the late game. So I'm gonna go deal some damage to this tower, and they're up, so I should be careful. Trundle did use the teleport, so kind of okay for the moment. As I'm seeing, we're just gonna go in the bush and back off. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can stay. I'm level 4. I'm 2 levels above him. So Kha'zix has some really. There it goes. His face. So. He has some really interesting abilities. Now I'm gonna first go off of his passive. Oh no, the mid lane. Already got that. He's out of mana though. No, you got it. Well, let's see here. His passive is called Unseen Threat. Now what this does is that whenever Kha'zix is unseen by the enemy, his claws start to glow, like as you can see here. When Kha'zix's claws are glowing, his next auto attack on an enemy champion will deal bonus damage. And so his next auto attack on an enemy champion will deal bonus damage. And it will slow them by 25% for 2 seconds. So it's a good little catching up ability. It's a good bit of damage. It's a great bit of damage, so. So now, so this is very useful. It's a nice ability. I like how it's set up, and the bonus damage is very helpful, especially in lane. It's not really that useful in jungling, but he has other abilities that help him with that. Now, Kha'zix's Q is a targeted ability. It's called Taste Their Fear. It's very cheap and a very low cooldown. What it does is that, do you see these targets around them? The reason it looks like that is because of the skin, but that's showing that they're isolated from any other ally. In the normal skin, it's just going to show up like a circle around them. It's just, this one is a bit more obvious to tell. So now, played. Oh, I got 2 assists here. That was nice. So, still can't get it. I think I'm just wait. So, it's target ability. It's a nice one. I like it. So, basically, you can when you activate on an enemy, it does damage. Well, obviously, it's an ability. And if they're isolated, like Trundle is there, it deals bonus damage to it. Increased by 45%. Yeah. I'll get into the overall portion once I go over. Once I go over his ultimate. So, the basis of what Evolve is like, each point you put into your ultimate, you get an evolution point, which I already put one into my wings, so it's a nice thing they added. It's a nice thing they added. It works, fits nicely with his playstyle. Now his W is a targeted ability. It's a targeted ability that does, W is a skill shot. It sends forth some spikes from Kha'zix that slow down and damage the enemy. Now, it also applies his passive. I have accidentally put a point to my E. Oh well. It's not bad. It's okay, I guess. Less cooldown. You don't really do that. Level 2, you go W. It just works better for Kha'zix. There. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for something. I'm like, where is it? There it is. So right away I got my team on. That's a key part of his build. But I'll get that to real soon. So, and then when Kha'zix is close enough to the target, he is healed for 40 plus some amount of ability power health. So it's a nice little ability again, and it does slow them down. So it's good for catching up to people, and then of course healing off of minions. Yeah, that's kind of the power of Kha'zix. So now you go to his leap. No, his leap, really, he leaps up in the air and lands back down on the enemy. He deals damage to it, so it's a kind of escape initiation tool. It's a nice little ability. You max this last. I accidentally put another point into it, my fault. I know, just kill me. And finally, we have his ultimate, Void Assault. Now, Void Assault, it has both a passive, well, yeah, it has a passive and an active. The passive is Evolve Points. When Kha'zix puts a point into his ultimate, to Void Assault, he will get an evolution point, which you can then point into one of his 4 abilities. Larger claws for the Q, bigger spike racks for the W, wings for the E, and then a different color for the ultimate. So it works very nice. It works well. Right, you can have that one. You got that kill. Yeah. So that's a nice ability. When you activate it, as you saw, when he activates it, he turns invisible. He automatically reprocs his passive, and he gains 40% increased movement speed. He can then cast it again within 10 seconds with no cost. I mean, yeah.
Legendary.
Actually, he's really out of place. Probably just kill him. Yeah, see? All that just by being isolated. Kha'zix is a very strong champion, and many people recognize it. And now he's dead. And no, he's not. Out of mana. Oh well. Good Knight's gonna be down for a little while. It's not gonna matter much. So, when you evolve your points, not only does his physical appearance change, so this, as you can see, I evolved my E and I have wings now, so just a flat back. But they also change his abilities as well, in a little way, but very, very good. So, when you evolve his Q, he gets longer range on his auto attacks and his Q, and he deals bonus damage equal to 8% of their missing health. So it's more of a finisher. It's usually picked up first for some people. I like getting it second because I'd rather go for the mobility. So you do what you want. It's your choice. Void Spike, no one really evolves anymore after that nerf. That nerf changed him big time. So used to be that one W on would instantly kill an entire minion wave. It was strong, and plus since he has the heal, used to be that when you evolve it, you'd heal. You have a larger heal number. Now you don't heal for anymore. It's just when you evolve it, he just fires 3 spikes instead of 1, and it increases the slow to 30%. So it's okay now, but it's good for like clearing minion waves, but not as good as it was. When you evolve his leap, he gets larger range, and then when you get a kill or an assist, and this is why I like getting it first. When you have a kill and assist, it immediately resets. Boom. And I can kill this guy. I can kill him. Come here, Mazar. Come on. Yeah. Oh well. So, that's his leap. It's a nice little ability. I like how they reset in there, because that's Kha'Zix's playstyle. He basically can leap for you underneath the tower, get the kill, and just leap away. It's a really good ability. It is not outguessed very well. It's... So, it's a nice ability. So, yeah, it's a nice little leap. Void Assault, when you level it up, you will get a color change. So now I am, like, gray, I think. Gray, if not blue. But, when you evolve his ultimate, he will then be able to do it 3 times instead of 2, so I can only cast it 2 times now. I evolve it, I get 3 cast. And also, he gets 50% reduced damage when he's stealth. Note that he's only stealth for 1 second, so it's not that good. But if you time it just right, it can drastically increase your survivability. Drastically. So, I'd save it for like hard hitting spells, like Zed ults you, the second he reaches you, hit that ultimate, hit it again before it explodes, and you're gonna live through that ult. It's... If you mistime it, it's gonna kill you. So it's one of those abilities where you have to know when to use it. And since it also re-procs his passive, it's very good for long-term fights. Any long-term fight with Kha'Zix has to include his ultimates for it to get that that passive. So his layout is nice. He has very good abilities. Actually, I like it. We're just getting a kill. So I can take it. No, I can't. Oh, that pinpoint kill. That pinpoint. Perfect marking. Sorry for hitting you. Well, oh well. Jarvan's Jarvan. Annoying. And Udyr, like Udyr, is gonna run away and be safe. Well, so I got upplayed there, the 1 death. I might get a bit more. This is live commentary, so I don't really know what's gonna happen since I'm playing it as I'm talking. I kind of like that better. Otherwise, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a kill here," and then gets a kill. It's like I can read the future. It makes no sense.
Legendary.
And yeah, so I'm gonna go on this Caitlyn. Hopefully, I'll get the kill. That's what Kha'Zix is good for. He's the assassin. And if I know where Caitlyn's gonna go, I can get her. I can use flash. Oh, there she is. Boom. Got her. So, that's Kha'Zix. He's Nice. My ward just grew out, so I'm just gonna blitz again. And I'll go for the wolves. So before the W nerf, like I mentioned, people would always go tier on Kha'zix. It was just the thing to do. Since they nerfed it, not only was it a good nerf for Kha'zix as a player, but it also reduced wave clear time. So getting like a tier the goddess now, while it's okay to do, it's not the best. Now, because you need that wave clear, the best thing to go for is to rush a Hydra early. But don't forget to get that Brutalizer. Brutalizer very strong, and it gives you many kills. Just gives you armor penetration, and it's just a strong ability. So I'm gonna go with Claire at this wave. And there's a triple kill. Oh, no Quadra. Fizz is a really bad man. He stole the Quadra kill. So that's part. And no, actually, as well, all like minion works on the minions, the isolation, and it also always works on dragon and baron since they're always isolated. So Kha'zix can do a very early dragon, which I'm actually gonna do now. So it's not early, but still a dragon. So I think that'll be it. So yeah, as far as the build, just if you got a glimpse, you can look back in the video, see what it was, and I just kind of go for that build. Other than that, this has been Kha'zix on the top lane, and Hades signing off.